I'm live. Woohoo! I look so low. Oh, maybe let me put this down a little bit. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, look, my shirt's all up here. Okay, guys. All right, we're just waiting to get some more people, so give me a second. So I can post. No, I didn't mean to do that. How's everybody doing today? I'm still trying to get used to this double screen here. All right, there we go. Nope. Yep, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. We're just waiting for some more people before we start. I'll be right there, guys. I don't know if anybody's talking, but give me a second. I am almost done. Last one. All right. Oh, there are people. Hey, guys. Hey, Carla and Walter and Miguel and Sonia and Kat and Miss Wilson, Tink, and Dorothy. Tink, yes, I'm going to answer questions about the unemployment forgiveness. I do have kind of good news for people. Kind of might not be good news for everybody, though. Miss Davis, my trip to Disney was amazing. I was really disappointed, though, because I'm really not into this whole COVID thing. And everything was put your mask up, put your mask up, put your mask up. They had a lot of things closed because of COVID. You couldn't do like meet the people. Like it was a lot. I definitely don't recommend it until like this COVID stuff is over. Hi, guys. So we're just waiting for more people to join. So I'm not repeating myself over and over again. If you could help me out and like the page, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe and share this to your page so we can get this out there. What difference do you mean? I mean, if his AGI was only 9,000, he's probably not going to get anything for the unemployment. Hi, I know I've been so busy. As you can see, I'm still unpacking. Like, it's just absolutely insane. I'm working, unpacking, going crazy. Okay, Dorothy, I definitely will. Hi, Krisha. Nice to see you too. I can't take it anymore, guys. I have a partial because one of my teeth is out and it's just broken. I can't take it anymore. I don't care. I'm missing a tooth. I don't care. Hate me. Love me. Whatever. It ain't going to change me. I can't do it anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm about to have no teeth. I'm about to take all my teeth out. I'm getting implants. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to that next month. Woohoo. Be gumming it. But my teeth are going to look nice and pearly white. I have some freshies. Freshies. They definitely shouldn't because we have proof that it was sent in before then. So they can't. We can fight that, Carla. We can definitely fight it. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Let me put this. I'm tired today, guys. How's everybody else doing? I'm tired. Oh, of course they did. They always want their money. You put 911 on hold. Hey, Rebecca. Yeah, guys, honestly, I really don't have any information as far as the third stimulus. I think it's a bunch of BS that people are still waiting, especially if you already got the first and second one. There should be no reason why you didn't get the third one. As we have seen, especially this year, the IRS is not reliable at all. Oh no, I hope it's safe over there, Dorothy. I know a lot like Midwest countries, they're having a lot of issues with the storms. We have little rain, but it's not that serious. The third stimulus, unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys know that I always try to keep it real with you guys. If you do not end up getting the third stimulus, you will have to claim it on next year's taxes. That is going to happen for quite a few people. Unfortunately, the same thing happened with the second and the first stimulus. For some reason unknown, they just did not update, to get a date. I know that there's quite a few people that they updated to a mailed check on March 26th. And they still don't have it. They still never got it in the mail, but it says that it was mailed out and they had correct addresses and everything. So, my opinion, I think it's a bunch of BS. I think the IRS is holding the money so they can collect interest. That's my opinion. Probably not true, but that's what it is. Kat, if you have a review letter, the review letters, they could keep going on and on and on. They can keep sending them and say, we need 60 days. We need 60 days. I highly suggest you try to get a tax advocate. So a tax advocate, you can get if you got a letter for a review or you got audited. Otherwise if you are stuck in this delay of error department, 10 weeks or later, 10 weeks or more, another 8 weeks, unfortunately, you are not eligible for a tax advocate. They will not take your case if that is the reason, because in all actuality, there's absolutely nothing wrong with your tax return. It's just sitting on somebody's desk and it needs to be inputted in the system, and that's what's going on. Otherwise, there's nothing wrong. If you do not get a letter in the mail, there's nothing wrong with your taxes. You're just waiting. Nobody can make it go faster. There's nothing you can do, honestly. And I know people don't want to hear that, but that's the truth. There's absolutely nothing you could do. It's just a waiting point at this time. So even I know, so one thing is, so ever since the IRS updated their systems for this unemployment forgiveness, um ever since they did that, not one person I've seen that requested the rebate credit, the stimulus for the first and second one on their taxes have gotten it. They're taking everybody's off. I mean, there's a few that are slipping through and they're actually getting them, but the majority of people, ever since they did this update, they are not getting them. They are being rejected, and they're taking them off the initial refund. Now, I know for my personal clients, I have been amending them and sending it back into the IRS saying, no, look, this client did not get the first or second or both stimulus. They need their money. When I talked to the IRS, I talked to somebody very high up. They basically told me that the system to verify if the taxpayer received the stimulus 1 and 2 or not is not currently working, and they've been trying to fix it. So the amendments might not even work. And you might have to just claim it on your taxes when you file in 2021. Please don't shoot the messenger. I try to do everything I can for my clients. This year has been an absolute insane mess. Next year, if you and I keep telling people, if you think this year is crazy, next year is going to be 100% worse. Next year will be worse. Do not depend next year on your taxes. Don't depend on it. Thank you. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'm sorry. Guys, I'll tell you right now, having the ring is like, the doorbell is amazing, but boy, is a pain in the butt. All right. Tink, yeah, contacting your state senator, unfortunately, that's not going to do anything. It's not going to help. There's nothing that they could do. You're just waiting, honestly. There's millions, not just 100,000s. There's millions of taxpayers stuck in this delay that are waiting. It's crazy. It's insane. It's going to be the same way next year, honestly. Especially with the CTC credit, it's going to be insane. Now I'm go and let's go ahead and, I mean, Kat, one thing, a hardship is you can have a late payment, be behind on electric, gas, your late payment on a car, rent. There's quite a few things you can use that you are in a hardship. Tina, I believe they are sending them out until December 31st. I have not heard of a cutoff date from them yet. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to stop answering questions right now. I'm going to tell you, what are we doing on live? So, speaking to a little higher up, I got some information for you guys about this unemployment forgiveness. Now, let me explain this forgiveness, because there are so many people and so like the information that's being passed around is completely not correct. So basically what's happening is the unemployment forgiveness, first and foremost, it doesn't matter if you got taxes taken out, if you didn't get taxes taken out, because you already should have gotten that back when you filed your taxes. So that does not matter. What's happening basically is they are forgiving up to $10,200 on your tax return. If your unemployment was more than 10,200, they will minus 10,200 from your AGI. If it was lower than the 10,000, then they'll it would be exactly whatever your unemployment was. So if it was 7,500, then they will take $7,500 from your AIG, from your AGI. Now, what this means to you is the higher your AGI is, the higher you get into a tax bracket. And that determines how much taxes you are supposed to pay. Now, a lot of people that use the look back credit, they only had like unemployment and maybe, 2-3 months worth of work that they worked throughout the year. So 90% of those people will not get anything back because you didn't have a tax liability to begin with. The best way that I can say is if you want to look on one of these websites to, try to do a tax estimate, go put in your information, put in whatever W-2 you had, put in your, how many kids, whatever. And then when you're going to put your unemployment in it and minus 10,200 from that, and then put that in there, whatever your refund ends up being, minus that from whatever you got. And that's what you should be getting back from the IRS. It is a little tricky, difficult, whatever. I know TurboTax is immediately telling you. I believe they're giving you the number. I'm not too sure. I don't know that much about TurboTax. But I know that the email that they sent to people, if you don't understand taxes and you kind of just don't understand, it kind of looks like it's telling everybody to amend. But that's not what it's telling you. The only people that should be amending is if you did not qualify for EIC when you initially filed your taxes because your income was so high, you didn't qualify. Now that they're taking away $10,000 from your income, now you qualify. Those are the only people that should be filing an amendment. Anybody else that's filing an amendment, you're going to put yourself in trouble. Don't do that. Don't do that. You should not be filing an amendment. If anything, talk to a tax professional and ask them if you should amend. Don't just amend because you think you should, because Tom, Dick, or Harry told you that you need to amend in one of these tax groups. Because everybody thinks that they're a tax professional because they think they know something and they really don't know anything. That's the problem with calling the IRS. These customer service representatives, they don't need to know taxes to get that job. It's a data entry job, just doing customer service. So a lot of the times these people are giving you their opinions. They're not giving you tax advice. They're giving you their opinions and they have no idea what they're talking about. So now here's the thing. The unemployment forgiveness, if you are owed unemployment forgiveness, however you got your taxes will be how you get the difference if you are owed the difference. I can only speak for Republic. I do not know how any other tax bank is going to do this. I do know that I have heard some of them are rejecting these payments and sending them back to the IRS. Republic Bank is not rejecting the payments. You will get the payments through Republic. Here's the thing. If you did not get your taxes yet, they will take out any fees or advances owed from this unemployment forgiveness. They will do that. So if you're still waiting on your taxes and you got the advance or you didn't pay your fees, they will take the money out. So you're thinking, wait a minute, if my taxes didn't process, how can the unemployment forgiveness, how can the IRS give me the unemployment forgiveness difference? Because they already know. It's already in the system. They have your 1099. They know what you're supposed to be filing. So they will. I don't know. Don't ask me. The IRS does what they want to do. Tank, so you did go back on your TurboTax software and updated, correct? That's how TurboTax is doing it, right? I believe. I'm going to tell you, and I know that there's going to be some tax professionals out there that are pissed off at me, but I don't really care because, hey, that's on them. As tax professionals, our software updated as well, just like TurboTax. So we can actually go in and see the difference if you are eligible for unemployment forgiveness. We can tell. So contact your tax professional and ask them, hey, can you tell me how much I'm supposed to be getting? Just so you can, look out for it. There's really no other way except if you can see transcripts to be able to see when is it coming, how much is coming, and stuff like that. But tax professionals can go and look and find out. Our systems have updated. If your tax professional does not want to tell you, or they lied to you, or whatever the case may be, come see me next year because they're not really trying to help you. They don't care. It is what it is. Yvette, the time frame is they are going to start next week depositing the unemployment forgiveness. It is going to go by filing status. So single filers, then head of household, then married filing joint. That's how it's going to go. So between next week and like July or August, that's when people will get them. Oh, and I do know, so for Republic Bank, and this is another question you will have to ask your tax professional or wherever you file taxes. I know for a fact for Republic Bank, the tax professional is not charging, but the bank itself is charging $10 to process these payments instead of rejecting them. They are charging $10. So it will be $10 short of whatever you were supposed to get. The bank is keeping that so they can process it for you. This is, again, for Republic Bank only. I don't know how all the other refund banks are handling this. You will have to contact your tax professional or TurboTax or the bank itself and ask them how they are going to do it. Gotcha. You can do that. Open a different account. You can definitely do that, or you can go where you filed your taxes and it should have updated and be able to show you what the difference is. Let's see what else. There was something else I forgot. Okay, so again, please, when you see people say, oh, well, I paid this amount, am I going to get this for unemployment? No, it goes by your AGI, your income. It has nothing to do how much taxes you paid for unemployment. Nothing. It doesn't have nothing to do with that. Don't go by that. That's not how you calculate it. It's not going to work out. So Mendoza, 90% of people that use look back is not going to get anything back from the unemployment because your income was already so low that you were able to use the the look back. So you didn't even have, your income wasn't high enough to make you have a tax liability. So you're not owed anything. So most people will not be owed. Jackson Hewitt is with Republic. Yes. What's up, babe? Why'd you take this?
Because of the tax.
I believe TurboTax is with Santa Barbara. TurboTax is with Santa Barbara, but Jackson Hewitt is with Republic. I don't know what Liberty uses, and I don't. H&R Block has their own bank. So okay, Quintel, your total income was 26, right? How many kids did you have? Angie, no. Nobody needs to do amendment for unemployment forgiveness. The only thing you need to do an amendment for is if you did not get EIC at all, not even $1, if you just did not qualify for EIC, but now because they took $10,000 away from your income, now you qualify. Those are the only people that need to amend their taxes. Quintel, you might get something back then. I mean, it's so hard. That's not an easy question where I could just be like, oh yeah, you will. You definitely need to like look at the tax return because everybody's situation is different. CTC, a lot of confusion on the CTC that's about to happen in July. First of all, there will be a portal for CTC. Every single person is opted in that filed taxes in 2020. Maybe 2019 too, I don't know. But definitely 2020. If you file taxes in 2020, you are opted in by how many kids, whatever kids were claimed on your taxes. Now, here's the thing with the CTC. A lot of people are going to be in trouble with CTC, especially those people that maybe switch kids every year. You know, those people that maybe claim somebody else's kids, but next year they're not. Because everybody's going to be opted in, if your situation changes from 2021 to 2022, you're going to be in trouble when you file because you're going to get money for those kids. And then when you go file, you're not going to be filing those kids. You're going to end up owing that money back. So if you have a different, if you know you're going to have a different tax situation from this year to next year, you need to speak to a tax professional because you do not want to get yourself into a situation where you end up owing the IRS and you don't even get a refund next year. With the child tax credit, it does not qualify for income. But, here's the but. Contact your state because states can do it differently. They can, if they want to claim it for income, for food stamps, housing, unemployment, they can. So I definitely would contact your state's agency for whatever programs you're on and ask them if they are going to use the CTC credit as income. Obviously, when you file it on your taxes, they are not going to use it as income. But if you get the monthly payments, they could possibly do it if they want to. The age limit will be 18. So here's the thing, guys. If you have a child that is going to be 18 this year at any point, opt out because you will owe that money next year because you do not qualify. Just because the IRS is going to give it to you does not mean that you qualify. So you really have to pay attention to your tax situation and make sure that you know you qualify for these credits because the IRS can definitely make you pay this money back. This is not like the stimulus where there's no paybacks for overpayments. You will have to pay this back. So don't play around with this. My personal opinion, and I told all my clients this already, opt out. If you do not need this money, if you honestly don't, everybody needs the money. But if you honestly can live without this little bit of money every month, opt out. Don't even do it. I mean, you'll get the money full. You'll get the whole $3,000 or $3,500 per child when you file your taxes. Get it as a lump sum. I know people are going to say, but why do you want to give the IRS money? And they collect interest and you're not getting anything, blah, 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 blah. That's just my opinion. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go into it. Carrie, that is not true as far as 2 years behind. That is absolutely not true. It's the same amount of processing time from when you e-file or when you paper file. The only difference is you see that they accepted it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're even processing. I know they're not even processing yet. There's quite a few people that says that they have the amendment, absolutely, but it's not even processing yet. So I would not believe that. I have not heard anything about 2 years behind. Not at all. If that was the case, then people that paper filed their taxes this year, they wouldn't have gotten deposits already. And they have. Yeah, you can't e-file. So it doesn't, I don't know, stop listening to people. That's the only thing I would suggest. Miss Smith, absolutely. You will get the full amount if your only income was unemployment. Matter of fact, not only will you get the full amount, you can also do the look back credit from 2019 plus the unemployment and plus the CTC. So you'll be 100% fine. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. So Angie, no, if you claimed her, she cannot file to get that first and second or third stimulus, unfortunately. If you guys didn't claim her, then yes, she could have filed a simple return to get the stimulus payments. But because you guys claimed her, no, she's not eligible. No, Tink, it will not affect it. Carrie, so it goes by your filing status. So it doesn't matter if one or both had it. It goes by your filing status. So you will probably be about the end of August, or somewhere in August, July, August. You guys have access to your transcripts. So when you start seeing that the unemployment forgiveness deposits are coming, you can definitely check your transcripts. So my next step is to stop this vape. Did you guys hear that they are going to ban in the whole US any menthol cigarettes? So if you smoke menthol cigarettes, Marlboro, Newports, yeah, they're going to be banned completely. There was something else I did want to discuss. I forgot. So we did the unemployment CTC. Oh, so for people that are on Social Security or they just don't have any income, they just don't work at all, you too can sign up for the CTC. Even though you won't file taxes in 2022, you're still eligible for the CTC payments. So you can sign up when the portal is opened and put in how many kids that you have. their socials and all that, and you will be able to sign up for that. And Carrie, I know you said that you missed it in the beginning, so I want to let you know. The IRS is saying that their system where they can verify and trace if a taxpayer was eligible or if they received the first and second stimulus, that system in the IRS is not working. So because it's not working, hold on, guys, 1 second. I'm supposed to sign into my thing. So because it's not working, this is why people were not eligible to get their stimulus even when they claimed it on their taxes. The IRS, I did tell the IRS I was doing amendments, but they basically told me they don't know when the systems will be fixed. So, and that they have it to where you will have to claim it on your taxes next year. So I want you to give a heads up that you might or might not end up getting that why is that here? Hold on. Getting that amendment. They could deny that amendment, just so you know, and we'd have to file it on next year's taxes. So, yeah, it's really a pain in the butt. I'm getting so tired of this. What is going on? Okay, I'm muted. You don't think I want to look at your face because I don't. I'm sorry, guys. I have a class that I'm supposed to be in right now. No, an amendment does not freeze your account, so that is not true. Carrie, I've been telling you for years, stop listening to people. Stop listening to people. Don't listen to them. They have no idea what they're talking about. People don't even know what the unemployment forgiveness is and how to calculate it. Don't listen to them. We're going to fight them. Don't listen to them. Head of house will probably start getting deposited in July or the end of this month. So otherwise that, if anybody has any questions, we are ready. I'm going to let you guys go this time. I'm not keeping you. So if you have any questions, most likely, Miguel, there is most likely not going to be a fourth stimulus, especially now that states are opening and there's jobs out there. And yeah, I don't think that there's going to be a fourth stimulus at all. Oh, I meant June, not July, June. The end of this month or June. I don't even know what month I'm in. I don't know how I'm going to do these two classes. This is crazy. Whatever. All right, guys. Well, it doesn't look like anybody else has any questions. As always, if you have any questions, please post them in one of my groups, and I will be happy to answer you. I hope everybody has a great night and a great week, and I will make a video as soon as I start seeing some of these unemployment forgiveness deposits coming. I will post about that. So I hope everybody has a great night, and we will talk soon. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.